Every single day, whether you realize it or not, I'm planting seeds in my mind. These seeds aren't physical, of course, but they're just as real. They're the thoughts, ideas, and beliefs that take root and shape my reality. And guess what? So are you. You might not be consciously aware of it, but your mind is constantly absorbing information and forming new connections. The little thoughts that flicker through your head, they don't just vanish. They're not fleeting and inconsequential. They settle in. They take root, embedding themselves in your subconscious. And with enough time and attention, they grow. They blossom into deeply held convictions, influencing your decisions and shaping your character. Let's get real for a second. This isn't some abstract concept. This is how your mind actually works. Have you ever caught yourself spiraling after a single negative thought, one small worry that snowballs into a full-blown anxiety attack? Maybe you woke up and told yourself, "Today's going to be awful," before you even got out of bed. Suddenly, everything feels heavier. The day stretches out before you, an insurmountable obstacle. That's no accident. That's not just a bad day. That's the power of a seed. A single, seemingly insignificant thought can have a profound impact. But here's the good news. You get to choose what you plant. You're not a passive recipient of random thoughts. Every moment, you have a decision. A choice between nurturing positive or negative thoughts. Will you nurture doubt and fear, letting them fester and grow? Or will you sprinkle a little optimism, a little hope, into the soil of your mind, a little gratitude, appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small, a little self-belief, believing in your capabilities and your potential? See, thoughts turn into words. The things you tell yourself become the things you say out loud. Words turn into actions. What you say influences what you do. Actions become habits. Repeated actions solidify into ingrained patterns of behavior. And those habits, they build your entire life. They are the building blocks of your destiny. If you keep telling yourself you're not good enough, that you're not capable, eventually you'll believe it. And you'll act accordingly, limiting your potential. But if you start with a single positive thought, "I can learn, I can grow," you start building a different future. A future filled with possibilities. Think of your mind like a garden. A fertile ground where thoughts take root and flourish. Negativity is like letting weeds run wild. Unchecked, they choke the life out of everything else. The more you ignore them, the more they take over. They steal the sunlight and nutrients, leaving nothing for the good plants. But positivity, that's planting flowers one by one, cultivating beauty and joy in your inner world. It takes effort, it takes patience. You have to tend to your garden regularly. But the results, they're worth it. A vibrant, thriving inner landscape. So ask yourself right now, what am I planting today? What seeds am I sowing in my mind? What kinds of seeds am I dropping into my mind, hour after hour? What am I consuming? What am I focusing on? Are they helping me grow? Are they nourishing my soul? Or are they holding me back? Are they hindering my progress? Here's a simple challenge. A practical exercise to help you become more mindful of your thoughts. For the rest of the day, notice your thoughts. Pay attention to the internal dialogue that's constantly running in the background. When you catch a negative one, don't beat yourself up. Don't judge yourself for having negative thoughts. Just acknowledge it and gently swap it for a kinder thought. Replace the negativity with something positive and uplifting. That's it. That's how you start to change your entire garden. One thought at a time. Your destiny isn't written in stone. You are not bound by your past or your current circumstances. It's written in seeds. The seeds you plant in your mind today will determine the harvest you reap tomorrow. Plant wisely. Be mindful of the seeds you sow, and watch what you grow, because you have the power to cultivate a beautiful and fulfilling life.